Hey Monica, I know in one of your previous videos you'd mentioned, and maybe even in a couple, you'd mentioned how you were trying out caring less about presentation, wearing hats, not wearing makeup, not thinking about the ambience that you're in. And I think that's a really great thing and a great tool for growth. And I think the opposite might be true for me. So I am experimenting with trying harder or being more aware of the presentation I have. Like today, here I am in a part of the house that has a different background. I thought about what was going on the wall behind me. I thought about the pictures that were there that aren't there now. Here's the background with pictures of my kids, which I think is maybe visually balanced, but not necessarily something I want hanging out in the background of my videos. I thought about the placement of the fake topiaries. Asymmetrical topiaries are very hard for me. I thought about the lighting and how it's off overhead, but it's on in front of me. How the window in the room behind the camera is open to let light in to create a different lighting effect. Here we are with the windows shuttered in the room behind this camera, and at the same time the light on in this room. It's creating some interesting lighting effects on my face. I thought about my hair and my makeup. I thought about the shirt I'm wearing. Now, the bare human face is a beautiful thing, but I also know that makeup is usually seen as a sign of grooming that implies a higher degree of self-care. So it just makes you look more put together when you want to be presenting yourself as polished. So that might be worthwhile. Also, a hair along the same lines. It has a degree of polish options, and it could be more or less polished, and this would be the less polished version. And clothing, once again, self-care comes across, and not only in the quality and the fit of the clothes and the appropriateness of the clothes, but also even in the color. And you can see that these colors don't really look very nice on me. So in fact, a lot of my choices are specifically for color, especially when I have a bare face, because that's when it matters most. It really affects the way a bare face comes across. And these really bring out a lot of funny spots. Very attractive when I wear orange. And I even thought a little bit about the sound quality, especially after having tried talking and listening to a recording of me doing another YouTube video in this room and realizing that there was a lot of echo in here. Here is the sound quality without a microphone. So it's really interesting that all these things can have an effect. I'm wondering, what pieces can you not help but consider when you are choosing backgrounds for your video, or appearance for your video, or sound quality for your video? I'll talk to you next week.